Hello guys, welcome back. It is your girl Maria again. So today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of Generation Z. The digital natives, the Generation Zs, are born between 1996 to 2012. We uncover the unique values and their tech-savvy nature, and we also uncover the mysteries behind this generation. Since the day they were born, they have grown up with a dominance of smartphones, computers everywhere, and the world of social media is on their palms. They understand social media in and out. They understand internet in and out. They understand all internet applications that could ever be produced or developed in this world. Generation Z understands technology like the palm of their hands. So we can generally say that Generation Z is a very connected society because with social media, they are literally everywhere in this world. They are in Kenya, but they are in UK. They are in UK, but they are in India. They are in India, but they are in Angola. You can never know where they are. Like when you are sitting with them, you can never know where they really are, like their spirit is. Their reliance on technology has shaped their communication styles. They have unique preferences. They even have their unique career choices. So this digital fluency sets them apart from other previous generations. Socially, Generation Z is very conscious, and one defining trait of Generation Z is the sense of social responsibility. They are conscious about global causes like climate change. They are cautious about sexuality. They are cautious about social justice. They are championing for equality. And activism is actually the very big part of Generation Z that I have observed. And you can take an example with what has happened in Kenya recently and what is still happening in Kenya. Particularly this year, 2024, Generation Z has set apart Nane Nane or August 8th for demonstrations. So my birthday will be also a day for demonstrations. Thinking of it in a way that Generation Z has really taken into making people understand that citizenship is something that we can be proud of. Citizenship is something that is from the heart. It is not like people are doing it, so let me do. So Generation Z has really helped us to understand how to put important issues at heart and really work them out into finality. The activism is like a part of their identity, and they are using social media platforms to raise awareness and drive change. The way the old generations would do rallies and raise podiums in parks, Generation Z are using social media as their stadiums and their platforms to air their grievances. Their commitment to making a positive impact on the world is truly inspiring. And I can say this again, I can repeat that Kenya has inspired the world like never before to stand up for their rights. Generation Z in Kenya has helped the community of the world to know that you can really stand against impunity. You can really stand against bad governance. You can stand against corruption. You can stand against leaders who don't want to serve their people, and just air out your grievances and be heard. And the way the Kenyan Gen Zs have done it, I feel like other youths will really be able to emulate. And the way the youths are inspiring the people, even the older generation, They are making an impact. They are making the sleeping lions to awake. They are making those who were tired of fighting now to realize that we can still fight. Generation Z is like a generation that was sent unto us to awaken us, to make us realize that we have slept for so long. It is time to take back our power. It's time to realize that we have to take our power back and really do what it takes to get out of the cocoons of we cannot, to a liberation of yes, we can do it. Another aspect of Generation Z is to celebrate diversity in all its form. Generation Z embraces individuality and rejects traditional norms of conformity. This generation values authenticity and inclusivity, creating a more welcoming and tolerant society. If you have been so keen, you will realize that Generation Z is not a group of people that will sit by and watch as things go wrong. They will look for a way to rectify it. They will look for a way to raise an alarm. They will look for a way to just make it known that it is not supposed to be like that. And you cannot really put them to fault because they have information at the tip of their hands. They have Google, they have YouTube, they have books published, ebooks published online, they have Amazon, they have everything at the tip of their hand. They can access any information. So they know the right, they know the wrong, and they know that sometimes conforming to what the world wants you to do is not always the right thing. This generation values authenticity and inclusivity, and they create a more welcoming and tolerant society. They are open-minded and they are willing to challenge stereotypes in a way that it is reshaping the cultural norms and fostering greater acceptance. You will not find a Generation Z criticizing a homosexual. You will not find a Generation Z criticizing a HIV/AIDS positive person. Like, you will not find a Generation Z or traumatizing anyone. Their norms are based on mental health and wellness. So you will not find a Generation Z criticizing a person because they are they have a certain shape and the world says you should be a certain shape, or you are a certain height and the world says you are supposed to be a certain height, or you are a certain weight. The Generation Z doesn't recognize that. The bitterness and all those who are left with the millennials and the other generations. Last but not least, Generation Z are very entrepreneurial. They are leveraging on technology to work on applications, to work on developing applications, to work on doing business online, to work on creating online stores like on Alibaba. They create online stores on Spotify. They create online stores on Amazon so that they can do business online and connect with the whole world. Someone can be here, someone can be here in Kenya, but they are selling something to someone in Italy. It is very, Generation Z has really embraced technology in a way that is very fulfilling and satisfying because they can be able also to earn from it and change their livelihood. Okay, before I do my conclusion, guys, I want you to press that subscribe button if you have not pressed the subscribe button. If this video so far has given you an insight on something, feel free to share it with a fellow Gen Z or your daughter or your son or your cousin or someone who might need the information. Feel free to share the information, and let me finish the video by saying Generation Z's unique characteristics stems from a combination of factors, including their digital upbringing, social consciousness, celebration of diversity, and entrepreneurial spirit. By understanding why they are the way they are, we can better understand and connect with them and be able to support them, because they are a very dynamic generation. Thank you very much for watching so far. If you have enjoyed it, as I said, please feel free to subscribe, share, and like, and comment. Also, if you would like such topics on how to understand perspectives of other people, how you would be able to perceive other people, or how other people will be able to perceive you, I do such kind of content. I do personal development content. So please keep on visiting my channel and you will have more to experience. Thank you guys. See you next time.